Lukk. I am born in Philadelphia, raised in Colesville, and adopted from there. I attribute to every motherfucker so that everybody can feel my type of music. I want everybody to be able to play my songs. Hood niggas, wood niggas, college girls, 80-year-olds. That's the kind of music I want to make. I don't want to just make one type of music, bro. That's boxing somebody in, and I feel like that's what labels do to you, which is why I haven't signed yet.
Have you got any offers?
I've had somebody come to me and say, look, I think somebody would be interested in you. No names on that, but they definitely came to me and was like, look. And it was like a dream of mine since a kid. Like, I've always wanted to sign with these guys. And then he kind of fell off. Was like, no, man, I don't know. But he was like, yo, I think we could probably get you in there. You just need the right amount of exposure, videos, shit like that, man. And I was like, all right, let's fucking do it. Like, let's fucking do it. But didn't work out. And honestly, I'm glad it didn't. I'm fucking truly glad I didn't because...
All right, I'm going to stop you. Yo, sir, what's going on? It's your boy, BestWorstX. We got No Luv Lukk in the building. First ever interview. We've done this in the past, but we're here again because I didn't ask the right questions. So, yo.
What's up, man?
So you started off, you spawned in basically Philadelphia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were adopted?
I was, yeah. At the age of like 2 years old, moved into Colesville when I was like, throughout that time I already lived in Colesville, but then I also got adopted outside of there. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of shit started happening. A lot of things that influenced who I am today.
Okay. Do you have any like siblings or anything?
Man, way too many to count. I got like 13 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man, I love them all. They're all great people and they're all doing great things. They all have their own specific talent and they told me to press mine, so.
Oh, so they support your dream?
Man, before, no. It was a hard fucking no. Like, it was like, yo, why are you still doing this? And then family members finally started coming over to me and being like, yo, this is you? And I was like, yeah, this is me. And they're like, no fucking way. It sounds like it was made in a real studio. And then I just take it into my room and I'm like, nah, this is what I do it on.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's when I started getting the love and the support from my family on the music. It was not a like right away thing.
Yeah.
But it was definitely put a smile on my face to this day, man. Like, my niece came over to me and was like, yo, I heard your song Talk Crazy. I was like,
Talk Crazy.
Yeah. I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, like, it's so good. I didn't know you were that good. And she's like, so that's what you're doing in your room all that time. I'm like, yeah. This is what the hell I do. Yes.
Oh, man. So.
What's up?
I don't know, man. So you just had a son?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So what's it like being a dad, man? How are you feeling about that?
Tired and motivated at the same time.
Okay.
Tired because my baby boy is a handful, but I'm motivated because it's like I can give him everything I didn't have. You know what I mean? I want to give my son everything. Like, this is the reason why. I mean, you know, you gotta try every outlet you can. And honestly, I will never let my son go without. So I'm in the studio as much as I can. Shit, I even recorded with him in the studio, and he was bobbing along and smiling with me. And I was like, all right, this could be a damn good song. Like, so real shit. I was like, what? Like, definitely in the genes right there. Definitely in the fucking genes, man.
So you feel like he might be a creative?
I feel like Yeah, I feel like he's already
Yeah.
in tune, man. And with the right molding, if I were to, if he wants to do it, he could probably do the fuck whatever. Like he's very smart. He's a very smart child. He's very well off.
What really got you into music again?
So one day I was at the house and me and my brother David were kind of, rest in peace to him. He passed away. Um, he kind of just had me spit some stupid bars. I've never heard rap before. I come from a family that's like really gospel and soul. Like that's what they listen to. There was no and ifs or buts. Like
That's crazy.
yeah, real shit. Like I was just like, what? Like so yeah, man, fucking he was playing a rap song and they told me to rap something. And I will not quote it on this amazing show. Shout out X for that because I'm not gonna do that to him. I'm going to say that it was terrible. It was bad. It was really bad. But it got me into being like, you know what? After it was done, he was like, yo, man.
Wait, which X?
BestWorstX.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Yo, he's.
Nah, I've been watching a lot of his videos lately, bro. I've learned so much about that dude. Yo, what are your thoughts about him?
I'm honestly, my thoughts on are we talking about XXX?
Yeah.
He's a fucking genius. The dude is honestly rest in peace to him, legend because I didn't know his music at first.
Yeah.
But after listening to his music, his transition from how it is and how like he's another artist that you can just not say that guy's a fucking rapper.
No.
Like he's a singer, he's a rap. He's what's known as an artist. You have rappers, and then you got fucking artists. Somebody that likes to paint a picture and really give the soul what it needs, and that's exactly what the fuck he was doing. So to hear that he passed so early over such stupid shit, was corny, man. Because he literally. I mean, I don't know if you know Uzi fans. I know you got it, Uzi fans, but that man had a following like Uzi's.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And he was in the game a lot less. And so the guy was a fucking genius. And I learned a lot from his fucking attitude. I was very scared to get into the studio for a long time until I started listening to X. And just the fact that he'd scream in a mic and it would be hot, I was like, if he can do that, yeah, what the fuck? Like, why the hell can't I gain the guts? Like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. I mean, like, the dude even got, like, clones now. Like, well, people that call them clones. Like, people that sound exactly like him.
Now, which ones are we talking about here?
Dudes just yell. Well, I don't want to say anybody. But,
I respect it. He does have a lot of fucking clones, man. That guy.
He created
his own genre, and that is very hard to fucking do.
Speaking of genres, what genre do you really think you fall
in? None at all. One day I can be angry, and I'm gonna get in that fucking studio, and I'm gonna spit bars, and then one day I'm like, damn, I'm in love, so I'm gonna go motherfucking write a whole R&B project. And then sometimes I'm going through it and I just need to vent, and I get in there, whatever melodies, whatever words come to me that hit me hard, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't.
How long does it normally like take you for just a single song?
I mean, that part depends. Like, there's some songs I've worked on for months. Some songs I've worked on for 5 minutes. Like it's.
Do you think the songs that you did in like 5 minutes are just as good as the ones that you took months on?
The ones I think I take months on are the ones with the most content in it, the most that your soul can take in. The ones that are 5 minutes are more like, fuck it, let's just get in there, let's see how this sounds. If it sounds fucking amazing, it sounds amazing. If it doesn't, then it doesn't, and then it gets trashed. Like I have literally 300-400 unreleased songs. that I will never most likely release to anybody, and I've spent hours on them. And it's just like when I'm done, I'm like, fuck that. I don't even. Why would I release that? That sounds terrible to me. Put it to the side. But yeah, man, it all depends on how I'm really feeling on the inside about it. You know.
Yeah. Well, after like let's not like wish anything on you, but like after you're gone, what do you want to do with those 300 songs? Like, would you want your fan base to get them?
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, because I mean, like you see that happening over and over again. Like people are just releasing people's music, and is that their wishes or?
Yeah, that's always been a very touchy subject to me. I think it's awesome because it's like, wow, you loved me enough to go in and do that. What I do not respect is a label that can take somebody's album that has passed and remake it their own and then drop it. Because as an artist, that picture was never fully painted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you have to kind of leave some stuff unfinished.
Correct. Right. Yeah. I would rather if it was, hey, let's just drop a fucking a random song that this guy barely mixed and mastered. People are still gonna fucking love it because it's the artist that they love and he's passed. You can't do anything about it. I'd rather that than you go in and fuck up that man's vision. You know what I mean? And I've listened to a little bit of Pop Smokes. I listened to a little bit of X's, and honestly, bro, it made me upset a little bit because
Pop Smoke was working with 50 Cent though. Like,
yeah,
but they were almost done with the album when Pop Smoke was. I think that's how the facts were.
I mean, I have no idea about the. You're probably right.
But yeah, they collectively like worked on that, and like I think that was for him as a tribute. I thought that was actually pretty good.
I liked it. I like it. All right. I guess in that way a tribute. Yeah, that's awesome. But when it comes to a situation like X, he's been gone for years. You guys are pulling songs out of the woodwork. The kid obviously worked hard, put his soul into those songs. Why the fuck are you touching them?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Recently, they just went on his IG Live, and they like pulled like 300K off of it. Yeah, I was like, dang, it's crazy.
Wow. Like, I had no idea.
It was just for a couple seconds. But it's just crazy to just see people just milking that type of stuff. I don't want to be the person talking about that, though. I want to be talking about you. All right.
No, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah.
Again, let's talk about your songs. First song I want to talk about is Pills and Problems.
Alright, yeah.
Where did that song even originate from? It sounded like you were in a really like dark place in that song.
I was. A friend of mine, rest in peace, Tone. You know, I always love you, brother. Actually passed from a fentanyl overdose. Now I heard a lot about the opioid crisis and everything going on. But it didn't really hit me the way, you know, nothing really hits you until it's right at home. But that one, that was like somebody, like when you have a dream of making music and you got those guys to support you, I feel like you don't forget those guys. Like, you know who's there and you know who you want with you because these guys are the ones that are gonna help push you and move you forward. Like, he was one of those guys that like just had a genuine soul, and seeing him pass hurt so bad. So I went to a really dark place. I closed down. I didn't really want to talk to anybody. I didn't and honestly, that was one of the songs that took me about 7 months. Well, that took me about 7 months to write. Due to legal issues of buying the beat and getting it off of the producer. He's a cool producer, by the way. Shout out Off 17 for that dope ass production because he made that beat specifically for me. But yeah, I had to write that song for him. Like, once I did, I felt like I got a little bit of clarity, but that song, man, was definitely a fucking dark place that I was in. I didn't think I was ever gonna come out of it until that song came out. So I stayed up for 2-3 days, no eating, no sleep, just depressed, just writing bar after bar and making sure the hook was exactly what I needed to be and the message was right there and
It really seemed like you spent some time on that.
Definitely, man, definitely. That's definitely, to me, it's one of my most heartfelt songs, in my opinion. I love that song. Yeah.
Yeah. What about the song "Me Versus Myself"? Like, where were you in that? I know that got to be a totally different
man,
vibe,
I definitely get it. I get it. Me versus myself. So Me versus Myself came from the dark side of this music industry. I've met a lot of producers. I've met a lot of people that could put you on. I've met a lot of things, and honestly, I recorded that song because I was at my house by myself, and I realized I was in my room by myself for fucking hours, days. Like, family would be over, and I refused to go out because I thought the next song would be the one to help everyone out. So I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, keep going. And I ended up basically losing my damn mind. Like, and that's why I was like, I was like, I'm all alone in my room. I overthink to myself. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I literally was in there with nobody there. Like, when you're recording, especially when you're by yourself, to anybody else that does that, it gets hard to be down there and be your own ears and have no feedback and have nobody with you and nobody.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like nobody's there and you're just you and your thoughts and you're like, damn, is this good enough? Maybe it's not. And fuck, man. So I was just like,
that's tough.
yeah.
And I only asked you about that because that song kind of related in a lot of ways, just to what I was going through.
I'm glad. That's why I write music like that, man.
Yeah. So like, why do you write music, or do you, when you freestyle, is it for a better message? Like, do you have like a certain mood that you're going for?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Fucking. Yeah. I go for. Right now, I'm actually working on a project I've never worked over. Yeah. All right, we're not gonna let that go, man. We're not gonna let that go. That's funny as hell. Oh man. All right. Nah, man. It was like, fuck. Well, so when I write a song, man. All right, ready? Look. So I write songs to really engage people. I learned at a very early age from the music my dad and my mother listened to, which is only country and Sade. The melodies of what they were saying and how they were doing it, it calmed them. It calmed my father. Like, he would be in the car, he'd be like, don't be talking with my Sade on. I'm like, all right, damn. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but I knew why. He just got off a damn work and he didn't want to hear me whining in this. No, he didn't want to hear that. He wants to hear this beautiful voice. Why did he want to? Because it soothed him. It's the same thing as anybody, when you want to invoke emotion. So I started writing music to invoke emotions. That's why I don't think I could ever be boxed into a rapper or singer or pop because each song is there to invoke a certain feeling.
You started as a rapper, right?
Definitely did. Yeah.
What were the beats that you went for?
Man, it was a lot of bullshit. Fucking, I'm not even gonna cat. Like, fucking bullshit Drake beats. I wanted to be Drake so fucking bad because I was just obsessed with Toronto sound. Like, I was like, I loved it because it was just eerie, but uplifting, but different. And it's like, when that genre was created, inside of hip hop, it was like a new thing for me because we had Lil Wayne, and we had Lil Wayne, Jada Kiss, Cassidy. We had a lot of dudes speaking grimy bar shit.
Right.
So when you heard Drake, you like, what the fuck? Why are you singing?
Yeah, everybody thought he was soft in the beginning.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to listen to that. No,
that's when like the light skinned memes were coming out and stuff.
Oh, yo, remember that? The fucking terrible, bro. Fucking Facebook was covered in it. Twitter, you couldn't get away from it. But he broke that stigma, and he's now
100%.
Now he's one of the top fucking artists, bro.
Yeah, you got everybody loving him.
Yeah, man, definitely. He's fucking awesome, and his sound that just I've done my research. The Toronto sound is just so different than what we have here. Like it's just eerie. It's very melodic R&B. Like man, it's just some underground artists that I listen to from Toronto specifically. They're just like wow, like fucking dope. But yeah, I got my beats from fucking just they're shitty. They're really bad. Mostly remix beats.
Okay.
And yeah, I was like, this is good to do it. And start moving up, trying to figure out how to build up.
Have you done any shows?
Mm-hmm.
What were they like?
I've done about. I have not done a lot just because I'm more of a, I guess you could say, a low key kind of guy. I'm very, like I said, I'm very introverted. Mm-hmm. But nah, I've done like 3 or 4 shows, and man, I remember one time I'll do shows at Factory, in Paradise, man. Like it's around the way. If y'all don't know, I know he knows, but around the way, yeah, you know. And it was like I didn't get a response too much, and then I came home from prison, and I released a song called Games We Play, and I went up on stage, and I literally got on the mic and was like, look, I'm nervous as shit. Like I said this to everybody in the crowd. I was like, I'm nervous because I have not performed in years. I recorded this song myself. I was like, so, but it's about an ex, and I hope you all fucking like it. And by the time it was over, like I was the only one to get a fucking full standing ovation from everyone.
What was that feeling like?
Bro, I can't even describe it. I was like, yeah. What? Like really? Like that? You guys really like that? Like fucking right, because I like that, but I didn't think you would. Like you know what I mean? Like it's hard. Like it was a different crowd. So yeah.
You spoke about prison. What was your experience like for being in there?
Oh man, survival.
Yeah.
A lot of survival, man. Like I could smile with you and all that shit now. When I'm in prison, that's out the window. You can't do that. You can't be walking around jolly and happy, and because there's somebody, and you especially can't talk about your own problems because I bet you there's somebody else there that got 6 times worse problems than you. So you kind of just gotta stick in your own head. You don't gotta stick to yourself. There's cool people that you meet in there, but no, it's mostly like you got to deal with you're stuck in your own thoughts. That's how I began singing. Actually, I started singing and made a name for singing in jail because on the same block, PMB wrote his R&B 3 tracks, well, a couple of them, I guess, or however that goes. Maybe that's a legend, I don't know. But okay. I was on K Block on restriction for finding razors, because for jail purposes only. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then next thing you know, man, it was like, yo, sing that song, man, because I was singing about an ex. And they're like, sing that song, get on the gate. And get on the gate means like those old bars. Like, now I got guys that are like 60, 45. I got killers over here. I got robbers over there. And I'm like, they don't want to hear this shit. And my man Neek was like, my brother, shout out him too. He was like, no, get on the gates and sing that fucking song. And I was like, all right. And I got on the gates and I started singing the song. And like, the response was fucking insane. It literally spread throughout the jail like wildfire. I had no idea. I had people coming over to me even now, I'd be like, yo, you still be singing, like, cause it's
what?
Yeah, bro, like it's spread.
So you kind of did like a show in jail.
Basically, yeah.
That is too crazy.
Yeah, it was dope.
I didn't know where I was going.
Dope.
That's very crazy.
It was dope as shit, man. Like,
oh man.
My man Hayes heard me singing. I had to sing to him because he was like, "Man, I heard everybody sing. Let me hear something." I said, "All right." And I sang, and he was like, "Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I did not think you were gonna be able to fucking do it like that." He's like, "That was fucking amazing," and you know. You can get all the recognition you want from certain people, but when it's the people you care about that sit there and show you that support, that's when you like, all right, okay, let's do it. Let's fucking keep going. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. And I just kept writing and writing. And next thing you know, I was writing 3-4 songs a day, just trying to build a name in jail, and it stuck. That's how that's how the name No Love Luck came about.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about your name. Why Luck?
Luck. I've fucking horrible luck. I have bad luck. Like I have good luck, but it's not lucky. It's just luck, cause my name is Lucas. So it went to Lucas to Luke, and then it was just like in jail. You need a jail name. Like, that's if somebody call you by your real name in jail, it's disrespectful. It's just, you don't do that. So I was like, when people asked me what my name was, it's Luck. And they're like, okay, it's Luck. And I kept trying to get mail from this chick that I was in love with that ain't love me back. That's what I was writing all my songs about. And then one day I was like, man, I get no love. Like, what the hell?
Is No Love like a group?
Or? Yeah, it's a group. It's a group.
Oh, okay, so you're like the founder of the group, or how did that originate?
It was. I'd like to say that that's a tricky situation with somebody that feels a kind of way about that, man. Yeah, because we brainstormed the idea because he was really invested into what I was doing. He heard my music and was trying to get me signed out here when I came home, and then I was just like, I was throwing out names, and I forget how it happened, but he was like, what about, it was like what, basically it was like, I think he said like no love or no lucky or no luck, and I was like, no love luck. It was like no luck, and I was like, nah, no love luck. I was like, I like that, no love luck, and it just stuck, and the next thing you know, it took it so seriously, I got tattooed on my arm, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a kind of like a branding thing. It's like, all right, let's not turn back. Let's keep it going. Let's do this shit to 1,000%. Like,
so some people normally have like stories attached to their tattoos. Do you just get random tattoos, or what is it? Like, what's going on with that?
Man, every tattoo here tells a story. I don't think I've ever gotten one that doesn't mean anything. Here is the adoption symbol. Obviously, because I'm adopted. I have a noose around my wrist, reasons unknown. I have a rose, which is my mother's favorite, her favorite flower. I also have her initials tattooed on me. This is for Josh Gonzalez. He passed away when we were kids. Really good friend of mine. He was also somebody that really pushed my music.
I see that you got the Shining Gun.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man.
Okay, so you're a fan of Naruto?
Bro, I'm a fan of anime.
Oh really?
You know, yeah, bro, I fucking love anime.
All right, so what are some of your favorite animes? Let's give you want to say like top 5?
All right, let's do a top 5. We can do top 5 because I honestly think there's only can be really 5 on there. I think there's thousands of animes that I probably still have not yet stumbled on that I want to. But if I can say the ones that I do love, it would be Attack on Titan in no order.
Okay.
Attack on Titan, the brutality in it, the action scenes in it, the fucking concept of it, the way that they created their giants, fucking awesome. Naruto, the reason why they're tatted on me, probably one of the best animes when it comes to fight scenes. You never see a fucking fight scene like you seen a Naruto fucking fight scene, bro. They're amazing. Like, they're fucking dope. Like, I'd like to also say Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Dragon Ball, definitely, man.
So you like both?
Yeah. But
can I ask you this question?
What's up?
Which one's better?
Yeah. These go ask Naruto.
Okay. All right.
I'd like to say Naruto just because of the fact that you can invite new characters in. This guy, man.
Naruto's the shit.
Naruto's the shit. It's the best. Like, you can invite new characters into your series. But why? And I get it. It's called Naruto, so you're gonna have the main character. But the main character has to grow in order for me to want to keep watching. Goku grows by going higher levels. He goes from Saiyan 1, he goes from Kaioken and all.
Yeah, and then it depends on the saga. And
right. And then you got GT that has nothing to even do with it.
And then you gotta cross the T's, yeah.
That shit's confusing as hell. Yeah. But fucking Naruto's storyline is crazy. It's so fucking good. If anybody's watching this, how dare you do that to Boruto? Anyway, I can't believe they did that to Boruto. They still made a sequel on his son. That's how good the first one did. And there's hundreds of episodes, so you can actually binge it, get into the storyline, and learn each character personally.
Yeah, so now our kids can grow up with their version of Naruto.
Exactly, which is dope. I just wish it was done a little bit better. Maybe I haven't gone too far.
No, I feel the same way.
It could have been done way better. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
No, man, they kind of slacked on that guy. But shout out to you guys who create Naruto. I don't know all your names. You guys still made a fucking dope ass anime.
Bro, what do you think about the social media takeover? Like how you kind of need social media to almost do fucking everything.
Oh my god. Oh man. So let's get on with social media.
Yo, shout out to the chairs, bro.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to the chairs.
Shout out to the chairs. You know what I'm saying? Rocking and knocking.
But yeah.
I think social media is fucking corny.
Yeah.
The only reason I even have it is because the fact that I want to promote music. I want my music out there, and that's the only way to do it now. Really, you can be a guy on the streets handing out CDs. You're not putting a CD in a CD player anymore. It's 2020. Mm-hmm. So you got to get everything digitalized.
You got to be handing out USBs to everybody, and that costs $1, bro. Every single one.
And then you don't even know if they're going to damn play it.
Yeah, that still might be something that they.
I mean, you know what? This could be trash. Like, I got handed a CD before, and I think I accepted it because of the fact that the guy was just like a cool guy. Like, I was in Philly, and it was a couple years back, and he just kind of came to me. He's like, "Yo, man, this is my mixtape." I was like, "Yeah, bro, definitely. I'll listen to it just because he's a cool guy. He's some dope bars." I ain't never listened to that mixtape. I actually lost it within about 20 minutes, like maybe even less. Reason being is because, like, no offense to him, but there's computers, man. Like, fucking use that. And, like, there's plenty of tutorials. There's plenty of knowledge. The one thing I do love about the internet is there's knowledge on there. You can never stop learning. So if you get on there and you really want to do something, fucking learn it. It's there for you. But other than that, social medias, everybody got a fucking opinion about something, about Trump, about race, about some bullshit. I keep myself very distant from it because at the end of the day, it's just nothing but, it's like going to a hospital and getting a fucking IV full of poison and being put into that every day and having it force-fed to you.
Yeah, people are basically saying that's like the number one drug right now. It's
literally
social media.
Yeah, definitely. I do my little bit of flexing sometimes, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? But man, I still like to be a low-key guy. Like, I don't want everybody, like, I'm glad we talked about myself, but I don't want everybody being able to have access to what he looks like and where his whereabouts are. Like, hell no, man. It's unsafe as hell.
Like, what do you think about PlayStation, bro? They just fucked everything over with the freaking parties.
What did they do?
They just they basically just added a monitor system to like parties. So now like,
oh my god,
you haven't seen the memes. The memes are all over the place.
Man, I didn't see the memes, man. I'm not on social media now. I'm disappointed. I thought PlayStation was the one place I could have fun without being fucking watched.
So I mean, it's crazy.
It's definitely crazy, man. Let us play PlayStation. Stop monitoring us. You already have our cell phones. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody still has TikTok right now. So.
Yeah, Trump was supposed to ban that, and that ain't happening. Maybe. Who knows? I'm not speaking on politics on that side of the note, unless it's asked. But yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about socially distant. Where'd you come up with that name?
So, before I get in the studio, I kind of just bullshit. And I kind of just record and just to get the shit, like, just to get me into a flow, just to get me into a working mindset. Like they say that music isn't. I watched a guy. I watched a professional guy talk about how he views music, and he views it as it's art, but it's business. Metro Boomin's in the room with you and only has an hour. Motherfucker, you better take that hour because he's on tour for the next 7-8 months. You know what I mean? So I would just go in and I would record, and basically, I was just like, yo, my man was like, why not just drop them? Shout out Hayes, you already know my manager and all that shit, my brother. He was like, bro, why don't you just drop an EP? I was like, an EP? What? He's like, just straight trap shit. I just want to hear your trap shit right now. I don't want to hear your love songs. I'm in a trap mood. I was like, all right. So I fucking went into the studio, pulled a couple of beats out, and then just started rapping on all of them. And next thing you know, I was like, what am I going to call it? And it was right when COVID was hitting. So I was like, social distancing. I was like, I'm already like that. I'm already socially distant. I was like, socially distant. Yeah. I was like, I already am. So boom, that was the first EP. But the album was a completely different mindset. I was already working on that album for about 7 months prior to that. It was more about, I just couldn't make it because I didn't know what kind of message I wanted to send to people. And the message was fucking introverted. I like the people I'm around. You know what I mean? I'll expand, but I like the people I'm around. Like that.
They kind of tell you to keep your circle small.
Oh, at all times, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know, and I feel like that's a huge part of success. Like, you let too many people, it's not you let too many people in, you let the wrong people in. You have a snake in the grass, you ain't even know it, and next thing you know, you're getting bit in the ankle, and you gotta take your steps back. And honestly, at this point in my life, I ain't taking no steps back. So, yeah, it's socially distant is exactly what it's. I'm introverted to myself. I like being introverted. But at the same time, it also gets very it gets kind of lonely. You know, you're like, no weird shit, but you like, damn, I'm always by my damn self. But then you go the fuck out to the bar, and you like, damn, I was by myself. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm staying in the studio. Fuck that. Like, what the hell? What am I doing? Hell no, man. No. Fuck no.
Okay. Well, what else? What else is there to talk about, man? What you got what you working on? You working on any projects right now?
I am working. I am working on a new project. The project is called Forevermore. It'll be my second album. Until then, I'll be releasing a deluxe version of my first album. So Socially Distant Part 2, deluxe version with like 5, 6 new songs on it and a lot of new remasters. A bunch of new singles. I'm working with a bunch of cool ass fucking producers, like guys that really understand my vibe, where I'm coming from, and what I want to do with it. And it's fucking dope because shout out Quinn. We just hit a couple. I think we just hit our first 40K on my first song. I dropped on Spotify, man. So it was like,
congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. It was a long road. It was a long road. That song did not get released for a while.
So where are you getting all your plays? I know you can probably see that on Spotify.
Oh man. So actually, now SoundCloud will tell you more so of the cities. Okay. Spotify kind of tells you about countries.
All right.
Who's bumping in which country? Who has it in their playlist? And I put my song out there, and it actually got picked up by like 2 or 3 different playlists with like really big songs on there, like Yo Gotti, shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was like my man called me, he's like, bro, you know you're on a fucking playlist like Yo Gotti and Drake and shit. I was like, what? And before that, my brother called me. He lives in Germany.
Did you have to like pay for those type of promotions, or does
that? Definitely. You gotta. That's just part.
Yeah.
I've learned that that's just part of the game. I get it. I understand. I'm an artist. Is like I'll just be heard, and it's like in 2020, that's damn near impossible.
Well, you got to think about how many artists are actually
out. Correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got to think about how many actually paid for that same promotion and still didn't probably land up on any playlist.
Exactly. That's where I was like happy as shit, because I was like, oh, I got like, because I paid to get my playlist, my song like pitched to playlist. Like I paid to get my fucking song like, oh, we'll put it to this amount of people, but because Spotify can only have organic people listening to it, you can't like get fake plays. Like it's not like SoundCloud where you can pay $10 for 1,000 plays. Like no, like if Spotify catches on to that shit because they actually have to pay you, you're out. So I was like, I don't know, not to, you know what I mean? So I ended up learning how to do it, and I was like, look, I'm gonna push it to these guys here, give them what they're asking for, and literally within a couple of months it was like up, and I was like, I didn't even know. My brother called me and was like, yo, I'm so fucking proud of you. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I watch your Spotify every day. He's like, do you know you have like 20,000? This was before me and Quinn's song Wanna Do went up. He was like, did you know you have that many fucking views? It's like, fuck no. And I went and I looked. I was like, holy shit. I was like, really?
And how long have you been doing music again?
I've been doing music seriously now for about 2 years.
Okay.
For about 2 years. I've been writing music since I was about 11 years old, but I never thought of being like, let's fucking do it. You know what I mean? It was more like kind of like passive.
Why even write music?
Oh man, just to escape it. Just to escape. You know what I mean? Just to, I'd like to say I'm a Scorpio like Drake. So if I feel something really strongly, I'm gonna write it down, and I love having people being like, yo, that helped. Like that's me being just keeping it a being. That's not no just artist shit. That's human to human. I like when somebody comes over to me and be like, yo, that song was fucking dope, and I listen to it all the time, or yo, I was in a bad place. That joint brought me out of that, and it's like, fucking thank you, because that's why I do it. Like, I haven't signed a deal yet. I haven't made millions yet. I still make music constantly. Mm-hmm. It's specifically for, the people.
All right. So, when do you think you're gonna probably have some visuals, just for like music videos and stuff like that?
I've been talking to my manager about that, and it's a lot sooner than I've been waiting on that I mean, I think I have the song, but I've been waiting on that, like that one right there, like, and I think I have it, but then I don't think I have it. So it's like, let me.
Man, you gotta pursue that. You just
I
gotta
know,
grab
man. I
that.
know,
I
man. I
mean,
know.
just take that song and that song and that song. Just all right, let's go. Like
It's which is true. It's just like I'm such a perfectionist sometimes with myself. I'm like, damn, like I can't just. What if I release this song like this and it doesn't hit the way I really, really, really wanted to? You know what I mean? So it's like I want a song that not only is it catchy, but no, I want a song that completely is me, all the way through. And then when I get that song and the right time is there, that's when I'm gonna be like, all right, let's start drop these visuals. But we are about 98% to that point already, so it's definitely fucking coming soon, without a doubt. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna be very excited when that song in that video drops, because yeah, I want it to be like, who the fuck is that guy? You know what I mean? Who did that? And I know visuals mean a lot to people.
so, I know you're really passionate about music. Like, how much sleep do you normally get?
Man. I mean, I'd like to say that I get enough sleep to keep me functioning, but on a daily basis, if it's like, yo, get this shit done, I'm staying up and I'm getting it the fuck done. I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not worried about collapsing or
not
nothing.
worried about none of that shit. I will drink a cup of coffee without water for fucking days.
That's not good.
I know, man.
Oh man.
It's like a battle between me right now. And not the mental health, but the physical health.
Yeah.
Mental too, but
yeah. I mean, you don't think you'd create a better song or like a good night's sleep or?
no. Nope, not at all. Because when I'm I mean, it's happened, but when I'm fucking in that zone, I can't get out of it. I'm just like there's been times where it's like bang, like not banger after banger, cool, but song after song after song, and I'm just like, maybe some of these songs will hit, but until my mind is dried out and it needs its week or two recoup, I'm not stopping.
So you do take breaks though? You take like mental breaks?
Yeah, you can call them. I still listen to beats and all that, and just build up a catalog and stuff like that. But I do kind of, honestly, if you really want my real opinion, I have not taken a break on music since I've started. I literally, the only time I stop making music or stop thinking about it is when my son is around. Like I've made it a goal of mine to be there for him as much as possible. So making sure that he cool is first. And I won't record if he's sleeping. I won't. But even then, I'm still in the back of my head like listening to a beat while he's asleep and being like, all right, writing down some ideas here and there, and then maybe it'll turn to something. Maybe it won't. You know what I mean? But nah, man, I don't. I can. If I'm going to be completely honest, a break in music, I look at it like this. J. Cole said it like this. Jay-Z said it like this in J. Cole's album. Somebody out there is eating cereal right now, listening to a beat to be better than me.
Yes, I've heard that. Yeah.
I think of that all the time. Somebody out there is thinking just like me, but doing it one time harder, two times harder. So I have to go 2 times harder because they could be the ones that get that deal. They could be the one that get that exposure. I can't let that happen. So I'm going to keep going and coming up with new melodies and coming up with new songs and ideas as much as possible. So this way, that competition that's doing that, I'm always going to be that little step ahead. Even though there's going to be somebody one more step ahead of me every time. There's always somebody doing it. But I'm still at where I'm at. So it won't matter. And I'm not worried about no competition. At the end of the day, art is art. People will like it if they like it.
So, we've mentioned a little bit about it. Well, what are your thoughts on the whole COVID thing? Like,
oh man, the COVID.
Yeah. Like, how has it been treating you lately?
Oh, I mean, COVID, it was like everything was like shut down. So, um, actually during COVID was when I decided to like mix and master pills and problems because it was just I was locked in the crib. But honestly, COVID to me right now is no different than what I was doing before. Like, it's just me sitting and just making music. But as a worldly thing,
were you like paranoid about it at all? Like,
I've looked at my own statistics. I'm a kind of a guy that likes doing his research. I like reading up on things. I like seeing facts before I believe a Facebook post, which is hence why I don't get on them. And the facts of what they are don't always match up with what people say. So I kind of try to steer clear of that. Do I get scared when it comes to my son and friends and family? And have I gotten scared I got COVID because I'm sitting here saying that it may never happen? Fucking right. But man, you gotta live life. You gotta get out there and enjoy. And how the hell are we, as human beings, we should never be put into a place where we cannot get the fuck out of. You know what I mean? I feel like I can't wait till the vaccine, quote quote, comes out and fucking hopefully this whole thing dies out, man, and everybody can go back to their normal lives and live. Because
what if they got the nanobots and they're just ready to zip?
Fuck no! I already knew. I knew you were getting at that. I'm not getting the vaccine. I'm whoever else.
All that noise.
Yeah, fuck no, bro. No, I'm not. No. Look, I'm a conspiracy theorist in a lot of ways. I've seen my own reasons as to why to be, and I'm not going to elaborate on those. But I will say, a lot of the things that people do see are not what the fuck it really is.
100%.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to actually finally close this out. This has been a Best Worst Entertainment interview with No Luv Lukk. Go check him out on all of his social media platforms. They will be posted down below. And, yeah. This was the first one, bro. We fucking did it.
I fucking did. Yeah, thank you for having me, man. Thank you for fucking having me, bro. It was a dope fucking thing. It was dope, man. It was dope.
Now, if you guys want to, you guys can go check us out. We're about to do a little podcast, and it might be out on Spotify or just on Anchor. But go check us out. All right. Peace.
Peace.